Who told you? Who told you? Who told you? You are God designed, God designed.
Good evening. What's going on, board buddies? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Boerboel Show. I'm your host, Jordan Pittman, the most nutty, crazy Boerboel breeder that you're ever going to meet. The one that's crazy about a Boerboel. How you doing today, y'all? We got a great episode. Sorry that we a little bit late. My daughter forgot her book bag. That's what life happens. Life situations. Hope everyone is having a great weekend. In today's video, we're going to be covering a situation that happened over the week. Last weekend, we went to the AKC show in Virginia. We had some of our best dogs pop out and show out. Remember that we have been preparing for dog shows all over the country. We have been encouraging people with Boerboels to go and participate. Take your dogs to shows, get them exposures, let people see the dogs, let people meet the dogs, get familiar with the breed, ask you questions, networking. We have been encouraging people to do that because we feel that this is the best breed of dog in the world. And people that love dogs and can appreciate a good dog will do just that. And so fast forward to let's bring you up to speed. We went to the bully show here in Ohio, the legendary bully stack off. We had another show that we had planned on attending in Lansing, Michigan, that we had talked about. We talked about going down. We're going to go down there to the TSF car show, bully show, dog show in Dallas, October 29th. We've been encouraging everyone with their Boerboels to get out there, get active with your dogs, participate in dog shows, participate in dog events, every opportunity that you can. And this is just our way of exposing the breed, networking with like-minded individuals, getting people involved with the breed that may not know, and then also educating the general public because it's important for people to get the right perception of the breed. And when we have these dogs that we have spent all this time with educating, bonding with the dog, we have them behaving in appropriate ways. We have the dogs clean, they muscled up, they worked out, they great citizens and examples of the breed. So what's wrong with showcasing that? We don't feel like this is a problem, but evidently it is a problem. A lot of people have a problem. Seem like somebody gonna have a problem with everything that we do, every step that we take, and every move that we make. And that's fine because we still gonna continue to do what we feel is best for the breed. We feel we're gonna do. We ain't hurt nobody. We haven't. We've been polite. We've been mannerable. We haven't disrespected anyone. We went. So let's break down the process of entering your dog into the AKC dog show, acquiring points, getting a championship, getting a grand championship. So we can completely understand how a black Boerboel was able to enter into the dog show legitimately without breaking any rules, because the AKC, the championship, the way that your dog builds points in the AKC is by attending the dog shows for confirmation. At these dog shows, you have dogs competing in a class, they're being judged on a visual conforming to the standard. The standard is the defining of the breed. It's the characteristics, the defining characteristics and traits of the breed. The American Boerboel Club is the parent Boerboel club of the breed. They're like the overseers. They're the experts of the breed. And then the American Kennel Club is the United States. So you got individual state, which would be the United Boerboel Club, and then each breed will have its own parent club that oversees the standard. And the American Boerboel Club was founded. Remember, we talked about this in previous episodes, based off of the acceptance of the black Boerboel in South Africa. And here's what presents the biggest dilemma to me for the American Kennel Club, and what I will never understand, and because the South African Boerboel Club, the SABBS, the pioneers and the originators, the founders of the breed, have determined that the black Boerboel isn't true and in fact a true Boerboel. And this is how it went through the South African government legislation, through their court systems. They have determined, because this was a huge issue and a split, a divide, caused a big divide within the breed. So the American Boerboel Club was founded based off the premise that they were never going to accept the black Boerboels, despite what the South Africans deemed to be true. We've also tested the black Boerboel's DNA, and it has been proven through the DNA test that these dogs are 100% Boerboel. We also have evident documental history of black Boerboels by breeders in South Africa. Long story short, the black Boerboels have been accepted by the originating founding breed registry and club in the home country that the breed was founded in. So fast forward to the AKC. How do you get into the AKC? Well, you have to go through the American Boerboel Club in order to get full acceptance and recognition. They're the governing body. However, you are allowed to participate in the shows while your registration is pending acceptance into the American Boerboel Club. So, like I said, we have been encouraging our followers and our fellow Boerboel enthusiasts, Boerboel family, exotic Boerboel family, to participate in every opportunity that allows yourself. It doesn't have to be a Boerboel show. It could be a car show. It could be a car wash. It could be at the museum. It could be at a festival. Every opportunity that you get, this is where you're going to meet people and expose the breed. And we're going to build up a love for the breed. And we're going to find the people that really can appreciate a great dog. With that understood, we go on the shows. This is where people go to find dogs that they're going to love, to find breeds that they feel is valuable, to find dogs. This is where people go to see dogs, and where our goal is to show the dog. So what better place than at a dog show? So we go to the dog show. We enter in legitimately. The part of the registration process, you have to send in your registration number. My man, he'll be here on the show tomorrow. Unfortunately, he had to work today, so he won't be able to tell his whole full side of the story. But I'm going to sum it up for everybody in the meantime, in between time, because I think it's important for everyone to know what our true goals was, what was our mission and the purpose, because I think people getting it misunderstood. We really don't care about ribbons and championships. All we want to do is expose the breed for what it's worth and let people make their own decisions, make their minds up, make informed decisions based off of real world experience, not by something that you read, not by something that you heard from somebody else, but what you witnessed in live and in person. It's a difference. And these Boerboels have a huge presence, and it's different when you see them in person versus when you see them online. And the only way to experience them in person is to see them in person and to be with them. So we encouraging people to go to the shows. My man looked up the show in Virginia. He said it's an AKC show. I said, man, go for it. He entered in. I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. Entered in the dog's name, LaAndre Black Teddy, the father. You're required to put the father, required to put the mother, give him the AKC registration. So he shows up to the show. We know that AKC does not accept black Boerboels. No disrespect to the AKC standard. You know, that's their choice. That's their loss that they don't include the black Boerboels. However, we go to the show, and the first day we was disqualified because of the color. They tried to find a brown line. They looked to see it and justify the dog as a brindle, but the dog is not brindle. They asked him what color was the dog. He told them that the color was black. Now, you got, when shows in the AKC, they have weekends where they have multiple shows. It was not just one show. And in each show, in order to make it a specialty where you would get points, is there has to be a minimum of 5 dogs entered. of the same class of the breed. So if you take 5 dogs of your own, some dogs are going to be awarded points. You have to have enough dogs in there to be rewarded points. So if there's not enough dogs, you need 15 points to get a championship, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. But you have to go to I think the maximum amount of points you can get is 3 or 5 at a show. You got to go to 3 or 5 shows, win, beat so many dogs, and then you're going to get enough points for your championship. Once you beat so many champion dogs, then you'll be eligible for a grand championship. So it's a series of shows that you pay to enter and have your dog judged. I left that fact out. They accepted the registration fees he paid. Is $130 for a 4-day show. So that's like $32.50 per day. He goes to the show the first day. They tell him, okay, we can't find any brindle stripes on your dog. They DQ the dog. They come back in the second day and they pass the dog, award the ribbons, give the dog ribbons. Now, people want to say that, oh, we misled and we deceived and we cheated. How? We took the dog to the show. We got the ribbons. They let it, and that's the whole point. No, it wasn't no other dogs there. He was the only dog there, and he won by default. But he did win. He got the ribbons, and I think it's a great opportunity for exposure to the breed. I think we introduced the breed to a lot of people that may not have known about the Boerboel. They was able to witness the dog in person, and I think that that's always a good thing because these dogs have so much to offer. They're so beautiful. There was no attempt at deceit. It was no attempt at deception. We're not looking to perpetuate a fraud. You asked me what's going on. This is exactly the facts. And then I wasn't there, but I felt pretty proud. It was an opportunity for my man to take his daughter went with him. So it's a family experience. She was videotaping and she got to see her dad get the medals and her dog get the medals. And I don't think I can't really find a bad thing about that. And people want to make that it seem like something is wrong with that. So I just wanted to explain our side of the story. So for the record, let's set the record straight because this will really matter. All we trying to do, all our intentions are pure. Only thing that we feel that we want to do is share the best breed of dog in the world that has ever been invented and create the best dogs. And embrace the community. So let our goals be understood. We don't mean to offend anyone. It was an experienced judge, John Cole. He felt the dog was worthy. He went into his mouth, checked his all of the different things. Yeah, we do have some puppies, but I wanted to set the record straight. So we're gonna have a 2-part show. We've been working day and night, night and day. Late into the night, early into the morning, trying to get better, trying to improve, trying to learn, trying to become the best that we could possibly be. We're going to break this down into a 2-part show. So we're going to come back again tomorrow. It's the first of the month, y'all. We'll look for the show to really expand and blow up. I promise you. I don't know if you could tell we've been working heavily with the edits in the videos. We're going to be doing a lot more videos, a lot more calculated and coordinated, deliberate videos with intent purposes. So y'all can look forward to that. We got some really exciting breedings coming up. We got Barbarian Bagheera puppies on the ground right now. We got litters coming up. Really exciting time to be an exotic Boerboel family. So I appreciate everybody that took time. I hope that you walked away with a little bit of better understanding of the way that things are going on because of the way that they're going on and why we're doing what we're doing and exactly our goals. We wanted to explain that. It's the first of the month. This is the first of the month episode. We're coming back again tomorrow. We're going to have Joseph Walker on with Boobie's owner. And more intense. We're going to get better and better as the days go on. That's what we're going to continue to strive for no matter what. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. I'll catch up with y'all tomorrow.
No rush, go on, move dumb. Back and forth, push and shove. Make your peace and love turn to peace and gloves. Now you got a deal run up. No rush, go on, move dumb. Back and forth, push and shove. Make your peace and love turn to peace and now you got a deal run. Whole gang, whole man, old school, young jam.